taking action for you. This is WMBD 31 News at 6.
And 7 students from Pontiac Township High School were visiting the Peoria Zoo today to see part of a recovery project for an Illinois endangered species. Pontiac science teacher Paul Ritter.
Paul Ritter from Pontiac High School.
My name is Paul Ritter. I am one of the originators of the P2D2 prescription drug disposal program. I'm this year's 2013 NOAA Teacher at Sea.
Paul, how are you tonight?
Oh, what a tremendous day. I could not be more thankful that I'm here.
Now, you're from Pontiac?
Pontiac is a small farming community. The people there are amazing, and the students are too. And because of this, our kids have been able to do some really awesome hands-on, real-world projects that have made a difference for the environment.
Cleaning up the environment is a big part of Central Illinois' prescription drug disposal program known as P2D2. Kind of fun to say too, P2D2.
P2D2.
Students created the Pontiac Prescription Drug Disposal Program in January after studies found over 80% of water supplies in America are contaminated with pharmaceuticals.
Water is our most precious resource, and a lot of people abuse it. When you're out at sea, you have to respect it. I had the tremendous honor of accompanying NOAA on a research vessel called the Pisces. Pisces has so many uses. In this case, we were using it for an independent reef fish survey in which we were studying grouper and red snapper populations. For 2 weeks in July, the Pisces was my home.
Well, my name is Zachary Gillum. I'm from Cumberland, Maryland, but I moved to North Carolina my freshman year of high school. I am currently a graduate student working on my master's at East Carolina University in Greenville, North Carolina.
What's your basic duties while you've been on the ship? What do you do?
I've been working the traps. I get up every morning as you do, and we work on baiting them, getting them deployed, turning cameras on, working fish up when they come over the deck, and getting the next set ready.
What are you guys up to?
I can't tell you, man. I have to kill you.
You guys need to tell me what's going on. Why are you getting around me like this? You gonna throw me over? What's up?
Good, guys.
Ready? Here it is. I'll take you all.
Hi guys, I'm going to show you our room right now. Kind of small, double bunk. 2 of us sleep in here. It's good sleeping though. It's nice and cool. We actually have direct TV, so it's been actually pretty good so far. Loaded question here. How bad is it being my roommate?
Oh, actually, being your roommate's great.
The fact that I'm 100 years older than you doesn't it? I had a GoPro chest mount, and so basically I wore it around the ship all the time. It took a while for the people to get used to it, but I wanted to document us working and fishing and living, basically.
Hey, bud.
Wow, the end of day 1. It was amazing. Right now, we're about 70 miles from Mayport, Florida. So we're cruising up the coast. We're gonna end up probably in Georgia sometime tonight, about 12 o'clock. Once we get there, we're gonna set up our areas where we're gonna start dropping traps tomorrow. 16 days is gonna be long.
Ready.
What is the coolest thing you've seen at sea?
The coolest thing I ever saw at sea was in Alaska on a fishing boat where a sperm whale floated up to the boat during fishing operations. We were long lining, and they would slowly bring fish over the rail from at least 500 feet of water. And the whale hung out with us all day. And he would turn and look at you with his eye. And about once an hour, he'd dive down and eat a fish off the line, and then come back up and stare at us again. The fisherman didn't even mind. He was eating the high dollar fish too.
Basically, the process worked like this. We would tag the traps, bait the traps, so we'd put menhaden, which is a small, smelly, oily fish. And then we would put the GoPro cameras on.
Thank you, sister.
Attach the buoys. And then we send them off the back of the ship down to the bottom of the sea. I think it was like the 5th day or so, and we were starting to catch up on our work, and so a couple of the crew members and I got together and we started to play cornhole. One of the guys had snuck one on in the back of the boat, and you know, the physics of that game sure changes when you're not on dry land. Basically, you throw the bean bag up in the air and the boat would move underneath you. But after a while, we really got the hang of it. Okay, for the record, state your name.
Zeb Shoburns.
And your occupation and where you're from.
I'm a fisheries biologist for National Marine Fisheries Service. I'm originally from Normal, Illinois.
Okay. So you are the chief scientist on this expedition.
That's correct.
And so being a chief scientist, what does that mean?
So before we even left, it means kind of organizing who all was going to come on the trip, planning where we're going to do our sampling operations, kind of control where we drop the traps that we're using to sample. It just kind of coordinate in a lot of ways. I'd never really even spent any time at sea. Didn't know whether I got seasick, didn't know my way around a ship, so it takes some adjustment. But yeah, this is home to me now. Very comfortable.
Collectively, I think you and I have done this job more than anybody.
The thought of the number of people who've actually seen leatherback turtles in the wild, the thought of the people pulling up traps with octopus in it, you know, but you've caught octopus before, haven't you?
Yeah, we've caught octopus hook and line.
I'm coming. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes.
They're not quite as happy as this one was when they come over the side, usually when they have a hook buried in them.
I don't know if they bite or not.
Oh, yeah. They'll bite.
Usually don't, but they got a beak like a parrot like that.
Usually when they have a hook buried in them, they're a little more aggressive and want to get out.
How cool is that? Oh! Bye, little buddy! I'll miss you!
I've never had one personally bite me, and I've held them, and we toss them back and they swim off.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We're going to keep them all today so we can see what all they say. Are we going?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm Jenny Ragland. I'm from Panama City NOAA NIMS lab. Ready? I was actually the medical route throughout my college career, and my other interest had always been just animal science in any type of way. And my lab partner for a year, Hannah Trowbridge, came down here and interned with NOAA, and she had very good experience and talked me into coming down here and try it out, and I fell in love with it. 343, 48, 262.
The fish are weighed, measured, we take vital signs, and then we send them back into the ocean. We got an escapee. Hey, you know, it's been a crazy couple of days here. Yesterday we didn't get done very early, so I didn't get a chance to record. Today is Sunday. It's my 18th wedding anniversary, so my wife doesn't know this yet, but I sent flowers, a dozen roses, and I bought dinner. I made dinner. I've got pizza and chicken wings on the way, so it's gonna be exciting. On board we had more than just pizza and chicken wings. You name it, we had it. Prime rib, chicken, green beans, lamb, tater tots, cheese sticks, macaroni and cheese, some vegetables, a Jamaican jerk chicken, Alaskan king crab, a couple pieces of pizza, rice with stroganoff, those cheeseburger and french fries, a little spaghetti, onion rings, ice cream, bacon and sausage, cherry cobbler, gyros, then a slice of pecan pie. It was so scrumptious. I could have gained weight on this trip. In fact, I think I did. Some days we'd have dolphins following our ship. Other days there'd be jellyfish in the water.
Is it bad to talk to people while they're doing yoga? Does it like disturb your chi or your chai? Your
My
zen?
chai. My chai tea. No, it's not bad.
You know, I hear people talk about majesty and how majestic things are. We woke up every morning looking at the sky, and it was unbelievable. You didn't know where the sky met the ocean and where it stopped. It was just unbelievable. Last night to be on the ship, it's just overwhelming to think about. We've had such an amazing time, and if I were to sum everything up in just a couple of sentences, it would be that I'm going to terribly miss these guys. I'm thankful to have met them. I've had an unbelievable education since I've been here, and I just, I'm more than thankful. That night when we got the chance to look at the footage, we really did get to see a whole nother world at the bottom of the ocean.
Well, we're coming into port. It's really crazy. They can't believe the trip's over. It's been an amazing time, and these guys work harder than anybody I know. It's just, there's so many things to say, and you know, we've not set foot on land for 16 days. I put my wallet in my pocket today and felt like I had a brick in my back pocket. You know, I haven't had anything in my pocket for 16 days, but really cool adventure, and I really thank NOAA for that. So, thank you.
"16 days at sea, 3 plane changes, a 2-hour car ride, and finally I made it home."
If it doesn't shut them off and the moisture is going out the stomata, it's called evapotranspiration. So it's a big deal, right?
And I was soon able to share the data with my students, so they actually got to see the exact same thing that we were seeing when we were out there. You know, as a kid, my dream was to be a marine biologist. Growing up in the landlocked state of Illinois, it's not something that happens very often. NOAA and the crew of the Pisces, they allowed me to live my dream. I got to be with the most amazing crew, a wonderful ship, and I had a ton of fun.